I might, my voice might not see it through.
Okay. I'll do my best. Hello, everybody. Oh, yeah. You told me to talk a lot, and I'm not talking. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Nikki and Eileen's video, International Crafters. We're doing our YouTube, and Nikki's got a bit of a frog in her throat right now.
Yeah.
Late night, didn't sleep too well, but she will survive. We're going to be doing some borders today. We could use paints, we could use prints, jelly prints. You could do some book paper, use this as a base or whatever, and just do some kind of wonky or different types of borders and cut up in all different ways. But that's what I think we're doing today, is make some fresh borders. So
let's have a bit of fun with paper.
Yeah, fun with paper. So what do I want to do? I think I'm going to throw, for the first one here, I've got some oil pastels. I might just use that. These are just kids' Crayola ones. I'm not sure exactly what kind of border I want yet, so I'm just going to kind of play with some colors. By the time I get to my third piece of paper, I'll probably feeling a little bit into it. But it takes a bit to sometimes. I've kind of been playing with some stuff today and gotta do something a little bit different to keep awake.
Yeah, I've got some sprays on that other side of me, so I'll probably just do some spraying on paper that's...
Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, I thought I would try some of the pastels, and I'm not sure.
Much quick coverage with this.
Yeah. There's going to smear my fingers. I'm just going to play with it and see how messy I can make it, but then at the same time, it doesn't matter when. After, I'm going to kind of just cut it all out. Blend it all. Blend it all in with my finger here. And it's looking really mucky because my finger is, I'm just using the same finger, but keeping it real.
You know, like cooks, they say cooks have asbestos fingers because they have to touch hot things all the time.
Yeah.
Have you got like the artist's fingers, like calloused and good for rubbing in and?
Yeah, I think so. Yep, I think so.
I think that actually must be a thing, you know.
And also too, I think we have strong fingers because some of the things we cut through, or use the knives for, or like some of the things we do, it's not always easy. I find that other people, when they try to do it, either it's like we must have strong fingers. I just see I'm like, wow, we must have strong fingers as an artist. We're using muscles that probably people that don't do art obviously don't use.
Yeah. I mean, when my son was learning to play guitar, he used to spend hours and hours and hours practicing until his fingertips bled, and sometimes he'd split his nails right up that way, and then eventually the calluses would come in. And he'd have his guitarist fingers.
Yeah.
But and people say, "Oh, you're lucky that you're so talented," and they used to say, "Well, it's not luck.
Yeah,
it's not luck. It's hard work."
Yeah. Yeah.
You practice, and that's what it is. Practice with anything. It's practice.
For us too. Yeah.
If you don't practice it, then you lose that thing that takes you above the ordinary, don't you?
Yeah. Yep.
The gift. The gift.
I think what makes it more maybe special for us is that we are willing to do it, and it's like like anyone could probably do some of the things if they practice, but some people would be really not wanting to do it and complaining. Like, you know, like some of us are just like, this is what we want to do. It's our passion.
Yeah.
Right. So we do it.
Yep.
So that would be more of our gifting, I think. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that we have the patience that we want to do it or whatever, or the will or.
Yes, like some people spend hours in front of the TV, we spend hours in front of paper.
Yeah, exactly. We've done it. We've done so much stuff that we could tell you, like, oh, this is how, if you rub your finger this way, this is how that's going to work. And, you know, we've done it. And that's something that everyone's got to kind of go through. But it's kind of cool that people think, oh, wow, you know so much. It's like, yeah, been there.
I'm going to be flicking this on, and I'm going to be covering everything. There goes my nice clean computer.
Oh. I decided I just didn't feel like I want to clean up paint.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm just tired, and I don't think I want to clean up paint. It's kind of hopefully it's March and spring is kind of in our future. So these are our warmer colors, reminding me that it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Some good news for me. Kind of good news. Like yesterday, March 1st was we were able to take our masks off.
Oh, yay!
So we got our masks on. That was pretty exciting.
Isn't it funny? You know, a big freedom, isn't it?
Yeah. Yesterday when I was at work, I had panic things where people were walking in. And I was like grabbing to like my under my neck where my mask is to cover myself up. I was like, oh yeah, I have to wear it. It's not here. It's in my jacket.
Yeah, it's going to be a few months for us yet because we're going through the big O thing. Mm-hmm. So, but it'll come. We're freeing up a lot, but you know, we're just trying to deal with the big O.
Yeah. Wow, this is looking pretty holiday-ish, springy-ish. Springy. Let's see here. I got wax China marker type stuff.
I was just going to ask you, what are you managing to colour over it with?
Yeah.
For people who don't know.
Wax China marker. I know you can't see, but I'm going to be putting kind of like drippy paint look.
Yeah. Well, it's a good job I'm not at work today.
Hmm.
Yeah. I was exhausted first day after work.
Hmm.
So, oh my gosh, looking after little ones is not easy.
Yeah, some days I get really tired after my programs, and then I'm like waiting for 7 o'clock so I can go home.
So I think it's the volume of the noise, you know, is because I have actually live a very quiet life.
Yeah. Yeah, it can get really loud. Yeah, I deal with one of my classes. Well, even my art crafts. There's one kid that keeps running around. But when I got the Lego club, like wow, it can get really loud.
Yeah, yeah, we have to deal with lots of, you know, kiddie fights and kiddie temper tantrums and crying for mummy, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh gosh. Yep. And what fun it is to be in a kiddie nursery.
Yeah. And on Friday, I think I'm going to do watercolors with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had our our last regatta of the season cancelled, which is gutting
Mhm.
because of COVID.
Mhm.
It's been our season so far this year has been cancellation after cancellation. It's horrible.
Yeah.
No, you know, no true events going on, and it's quite.
Yeah.
So we're doing our own club get together for the on the regatta that we would have had. We're having a club get together,
That's nice.
and yeah, and then we're going to have races in between our two teams, and then we're going to have a big barbecue.
Nice.
Yeah. Keeping in mind it's going to be outdoors, but we still have to keep it to under 100.
Yeah. This is reminding me of Easter egg designs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, soon Easter, won't it?
Yeah. A little bit.
Not that I actually know when it is.
I don't even know.
No, I don't know. I have to work on my calendar to let me know when I have time off and that. But of course, my daughter's lives in Brisbane, and they've got those dreadful floods there.
Oh.
She's without power.
Oh. Terrible.
Yeah. She's without power. You know, schools are closed, and she's saying, you know, they've got another heavy rainfall again today. I think it is forecast another heavy rainfall, and then hopefully it'll start receding.
Mhm.
She's saying, "What am I going to do, Mum?" I said, "We just have to get creative, won't you?" What am I going to do? What if the kids run out of food?
Mhm.
So I expect they'll have emergency, you know, food and that come in, and
Yeah.
they won't leave you high and dry. There will be emergency services working to help you. I said, I don't know what those will actually be because I don't live there. You have to look on your local pages. Oh no, you can't because you haven't got internet either.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Luckily, she's still able to get into work, so she's been giving me a daily phone call from work because they've got a 4-wheel drive big car thing, so at least she can get into work. But it's so she phones me. She's been phoning me every day from work. What am I gonna do? Well, what do you expect me to do? I'm in a different country.
Oh, I love it. If I can cut paper straight, or I mean, you know, it's not straight, but you know what I mean, like keep in the line. I could have done more decorating on them, but I'm just kind of seeing how I like them like this at the moment. I could have added like maybe some white paint or something. Maybe I will do that with the rest. I don't know. I'm just going to see how I like these. I think I might. We have a new business in town. It's bubble tea. It's like I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
And Chloe, after Chloe's job interview thingy, I told her if she's like, she's got a little bit of anxiety. So I said, if you're brave and you know, like you try to get out of your box kind of thing, I would treat her to bubble tea.
Yeah.
I know she's like older, like she's not a little kid, but at the same time, it's just incentive to kind of just be, you know, for her to think about, you know, I don't know. It helps her anyways, kind of thing. So my kids are all kind of not, they're all still they're all kids still, you know what I mean? Like they're not like little, I don't know, explain it.
A little bit naive.
Maybe a little bit naive. There's a little bit more like kids. Even though like a lot of kids her age are about all the boys or dressing a certain way or whatever, you know. These are cute. I might actually add some white paint to some of them because I think they are a little bit on the dull side, but I don't want to get paint everywhere, so I'm just gonna like use a back of a paintbrush or something to get, oh come on, get paint somewhere. Man, sometimes I tell you. There we go. Had we got a blob in that one? That's where that was. That was my problem. So I'm just gonna use a glue stick. That was too much paint. I might wipe this one up a bit. I don't know. I do have white China marker. I don't necessarily need paint, but does it go on it? Not the best. Not as good as paint. So We will see here. Guess I'll dirty brush. Go in there. Try to. There we go. Getting a little bit more creative here. Oh, I think I'll use okay. Just marking mine up. You're doing lots of paints and what? Stamping?
Yeah. I'm just trying to get a lot of colour onto it. I might actually do a little bit of collage on it as well before I do anything else. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Going with how I feel. It can only take so much punishment, this paper, isn't it? Before it makes a hole and says nah.
Yeah.
I might do black actually.
My cat, or not my cat, Charity's cat. Oh boy.
I thought that was your heating system.
No, that was the cat.
It's funny that.
Yeah, funny. I think I'm ready to cut these apart.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, please. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Haven't had any fresh borders in a while, so
yeah,
this might be a good thing. I'm just gonna. Oh my goodness, people are messaging me. Sorry. Okay. I still don't know what I'm going to make or do for the girls for Easter this year or spring, like for their little gifts. If I would make something, I just don't know yet. There we go. That's my second one. I kind of like that one. I think these look so pretty. Charity's cat.
Is he an unhappy cat?
She's in heat, and
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
promised to get her fixed already.
Oh. Yeah, and you can't even let her out.
And she's like, "Oh, clear up." And I'm like, "No, no kittens." I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, do not let her out. Oh, gosh. Can you even imagine?
No.
Oh my gosh, I hope my cat can't hear it. He's outside at the moment.
He's not like, what is going on over there?
Well, no, don't forget he's a stud cat.
Ooh, so he would know the call.
Oh, yeah.
Jumping on your computer like, hey, darling.
He'd be howling as well. I can just imagine it. Oh my gosh. Because he does that sometimes. He'll go out into the garden and then he'll just do his call, man.
Any ladies out there?
Yeah. The call of my people, come and get me. Here I am.
Any ladies out there? Single ladies.
It's hilarious. I think obviously some cats are in heat somewhere around where we are occasionally.
Yeah, that's funny.
So, okay. You go and get your cats fixed.
There we go. some interesting pieces. I like them. Very Eastery. This one here.
Oh, that's right, you drop it on the floor. It's always a good look. Drop your inky brushes on the floor.
This one might be a little on the plain side. Maybe I will doodle it up a bit.
Oh, very quiet.
Yeah. He's probably jumped on her and is holding her down. He gets, he's fixed, but he'll jump on her and hold her down to calm her down.
Yeah.
And it helps. She just sits there and calms down.
Now I was just thinking that, you know, all that spam that we get.
Yeah.
Must come from Russia. Because we're not getting any today.
Mm.
And I know Facebook has, you know, done a lot to stop Russia not getting onto it, Facebook and YouTube and that. So yeah, there you go. It's working.
Good. I mean, yeah.
Just goes to show you, doesn't it?
Yeah. And
just having a little fun time inking my edges.
yeah, that's gotta be hard to do. Although, did you use the thicker paper? Mine's like computer paper.
No, it's computer paper.
Wow. Yeah. There she goes.
Yeah.
At nighttime, it's just lovely. Let's see here if I can just, like, I don't know.
What do the dogs make of it?
The dogs are sleeping. Sleeping.
They just ignore it.
That's all they do is sleep.
They just ignore it. Tell it to shut up.
Yeah.
I cut a few of mine and then because then I decided I was going to ink them, so then I ripped them.
Yeah.
Because the ink takes better on the ripped edges than the cut edge.
Yeah.
It soaks in a little bit more.
Yeah. There we go. I like that. That's got to dry a little bit. It's a little on the thick on some of them.
I tell you, I got tested with diabetes the other week.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I've got tingling in the bottom of my feet.
Oh.
Which apparently is a sign.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not.
Good.
All my bloods and that came back great.
Good.
So they still don't know why I've got tingling in the bottom of my feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying. It's like having tinnitus in your feet.
Mm-hmm. Boy, do I have my hands are going to be dirty. There we go. I think it's cute.
Yeah. Little fun project.
Yeah. Fast a little bit, but I think I've been sitting here for quite some time, so
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to feel this tired.
So you can do it with jelly papers.
Yeah.
You do it with just watercolored paper.
Yeah, paint and inks,
anything.
doodle all across it and then cut it apart.
Yeah.
Watched the Ghostbusters, I don't know, the new one yesterday. Yeah. So that was nice. I mean, it was a okay movie. I got to see towns around that I recognized. It was a lot. It was kind of basically the same as their last one, except for the settings different. Really. Yeah. So it was the same kind of story. That major thing that happened the last time kind of just happened again, but in a different setting and in a different time. It was like continuing to happen from then. Like they stopped and then it's like started happening again, kind of a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's good for the next generation who haven't seen the original.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that haven't. So I'm not saying too much because I didn't want to like spoil it for anyone.
Yeah.
But it was super nice because like the actors were in town and the kids got to meet Paul Rudd and that little girl. I don't know her name. Poor Chloe actually got her picture taken with the little girl, so that was really nice. But yeah, so it was kind of a big commotion in town with all that stuff happening.
Yeah.
And that wall in the movie where there's the Marshmallow Man painting is actually in our town.
Oh, right, yeah.
And the restaurant where they're eating at in that movie is our restaurant in our town, our Chinese. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I could tell you those things without giving away any plot or anything.
You could just say spoiler alert.
Well, it's not really spoiling. It's just I'm not telling you really anything about it. So there's a couple of restaurants in that movie. So. Anyway, apparently they're coming to take pictures in our library for another movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Don't know what movie, or they don't tell us anything. So we just are supposed to let them take pictures and not be freaked out. So she just gives us a warning. There's somebody coming, and I know the guy because he introduced himself to all of us last time. So I would recognize him. He's the scout guy for all that stuff. So super nice guy. Oh, I liked with a little bit of a smoky edge to it. I like it. It's a good idea, Nikki. Good idea. Because it looks good. I'm just doing what Nikki's doing now. And it's like, oh yeah, good choice. Looking good. My fingers are getting black, but hey.
That's your I am an artist fingers.
Yeah. So the kids, I don't have any pictures of what they've done, but they were doing, I made printed up pictures of superheroes' faces so they could do that cardboard thing that we did last time. There was only a few kids in class this time because I think it was a holiday, a family holiday that week, and the kids didn't have school that week. Anyways, they really loved the collage and the texture and everything ripping up. They loved it. So it was nothing they've done before.
Yeah.
Had a blast.
I think that string thing was a masterly touch.
Yeah, and then and I did that with them too. They would string around, and of course they had their little Spider-Man faces, or like one of them had a Spider-Man face and a Iron Man. One had Groot, so it was pretty cool. It was cool to see them. They're all like 7, 8, not very old, doing mixed media like this is pretty cool.
Yep.
So one of them is like just 5 or 6, 5 or something like that. So
love it.
And the one boy, he's got to be about 7 or 8, and man, his Spider-Man was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, he did the string after and everything, and it just looked like the web, and it was just so cool. But I didn't take any pictures. Like, oh no. You get so carried away, and then there's like so much cleanup, and it was a loud class because that little boy likes to run around the class and stuff. Of course, he's an artist.
Yeah.
But there's his artistic energy. But then you get kind of like, you don't even think about taking pictures.
Yeah, shame.
But yeah.
Because do you post to a website to show what happens in class and things like that?
Sometimes we do a preview, but I didn't this time because I didn't want to like show what I did and make the parents be like, what, No,
I meant do their work on there.
Sometimes we do, yeah. Most of the time we do, but when my boss usually does it, so then I'm cleaning up, but she wasn't there.
Oh, right, okay.
So, and I didn't take any pictures because I totally forgot about it. Okay, look at these beautiful fingers.
Lovely.
I'm gonna wash my fingers before I decide to touch my face and look like, I don't know, like I hit something.
Of course, as Eileen done, you can doodle further on these. I'm not sure that we will this time because I'm not feeling 100%, and Eileen is a little bit tired herself. So not, you can pick out shapes that are on your strips and that, and you can doodle around them, or you doodle on the spots, or there are 100 ways you could continue this on, making your borders and that with the doodling. I don't know whether Eileen will hold up her doodling that she's got on there as well, but you can take this as far as you want.
Yeah. I held every one of them up at one point here, but
yeah, obviously I have my eyes down.
Yeah, but with the inking on the edge, it looks even way better. Like, it looks fabulous. Like almost like I don't even know what to say, a grunge, but really pretty springy grunge. Love it.
Yeah.
And I think they're super cute, and I'm really liking these fresh ones from the ones I've done in the past. So I just sometimes get stuck when you do piles of them and you know what they look like and you're just working through them, it's kind of gets boring after a bit.
Yeah.
But now I have like kind of a bit of a newer set to look at, so that's kind of nice. And this one's kind of interesting. I'm going to show you guys one project I did years ago. I'm not sure if Nikki did this one with me or not. This is some old borders put together, layered.
Easter egg.
Can you see them?
Yep.
And I sewed them to. I just did glued them together, and then I did the pattern of an egg for Easter. So these ones would these ones would look super good that way.
Yep.
So, of course, I don't know. But once you get kind of like, I did this because I had the same like page after page of the kind of the same design. And I was starting to get tired of looking at them and using them in my journal. So I just did this just to kind of use them up for Easter one year, you know, because I was getting tired of the style. And these were chalk, a lot of chalk, inks like watercolor and paint pens.
Yeah.
And these ones are all pastel and the China markers. And I did put white paint on them as well. And ink.
So cool.
Yeah. So you can do totally different things. See if I want to do anything else. I don't know. I might want to ink it up a bit more. I don't know how I want them, but I'm going to add a little bit of stamping here.
Yeah, it looks really good layered up.
I don't know how well this is going to stick because of the waxiness, but you can see a little bit of it. So I'll be on that layer.
Yep.
So we throw a few down.
So cool. It's cool.
Yeah. This is not my stark black ink, which is actually probably good because if I reuse my really black one, it would be really crisp and it would take away from my borders and stuff. I think this kind of sets in the background a bit. So I think that's neat because it's kind of like more like a shadow than a stark.
How brilliant is that?
Pardon me?
How brilliant is that?
Yeah.
So great when you put them all back together again.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And I think that's done for these. It doesn't have to be too crazy. It's just the little details you do really stick out. You can really see that shadow stamping. There we go.
Awesome. I think that's us done.
Yeah. Because on the bottom half of this has got the writing. So when I'm doing the other half, it's got a bit, the smaller ones have a bit of writing on them, which is really cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Lovely little fun project. Get us going for the day.
It is. It was actually a good one for me because I was getting tired and yeah, it didn't take a lot out of me.
Yeah.
It's like, I got this little square. It's like a tile that you would put in the back of a, but it's plastic. It's not real, but it looks like a tile that from the cheap store, from the dollar store. And it's got a sheen on it. It's good for stamping because I could just wipe off all that ink, and that's supposed to be permanent ink, but because it's so sheen.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, so
So a bit like I've got here, but it's a tile.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so this has got a little bit of foam in it, so it's really nice for stamping. Anyway,
that's great.
There we go.
Find.
You done?
Yep, I'm done.
Yeah, I think these colors really worked out. I think these are my great spring colors.
Yeah.
And you can use these for ATCs. You can use them for a whole journal page or whatever too, right? They're different size. You just cut them down.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I like yours too. They look kind of like little cities in the hill, the way you have it piled up right now.
Yeah.
You can almost do a whole page just like that, you know?
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Love it. Love it.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
You all again very soon. Bye.
Bye.